Hi everyone, welcome to MSCR Makes. I'm Miss Julia and today we're going to make squish paintings. To make a squish painting, you'll need some paper, whatever color you have on hand will work, some paint brushes, some paint. I'm using a washable paint. You'll just want something that's thicker than watercolor. Whatever you have on hand will work. A plate or something else to put your paint on, and some napkins, just in case there's a bit of a mess. You can pause the video here and go gather your supplies. Now that you've had a chance to gather your supplies, I'm going to move some things out of the way. The first thing I'm going to do is pick out the colors I want to use. I think today I'll use some green, some purple, and maybe some pink too. You can use whatever colors you have on hand or your favorites. Now I'll move my paint out of the way. The next thing I'm going to do is fold my paper for my squish painting. I'm going to show you two different folding techniques in this video. One of them you'll have two paintings that look the same, and the other one you'll have four. The first one I'll show you is to have two paintings that are symmetrical. All you'll need to do is fold your paper in half one time. To paint your painting, you can either paint just this half of the paper that's showing like this, or you can open your paper and paint on one half of the line. If you're good at seeing the line, you can try that way. Otherwise, it might be easier to leave your paper folded and just paint on the surface that you can see. I'm going to take my brush and make a design now. You'll want to use a good amount of paint so that your painting is able to squish and transfer the paint from one half to the other. You can try either painting a small part of your paper or a larger part. Whatever you want to do, it's your painting. Once you're happy with your design, you'll want to open up your paper. Do you see how I painted along the seam? Let's see what that looks like when I squish the two halves together. I'm now going to fold the paper so that the paint is sandwiched in between the two halves and squish all of the paint in between the paper. Now let's open up and see what it looks like. Whoa! Do you see how the paint on this side looks like the paint on this side? That's pretty cool. I'll show you the other way with four paintings. So the other way you can do this is to take your piece of paper, fold it in half, then fold it in half one more time. This way, your painting will be in 4 quarters. Remember, you can either leave your painting open and just paint in one corner, or you can fold it so just 1/4 of the paper is showing and paint just on the area you can see. You can either fill up your whole paper with a cool design or just little bits of it. You should try however you think might look interesting, or try a few different designs. Remember to use a good amount of paint when you're painting, because this paint is going to have to go on all 4 quarters of your paper. Once you're happy with your design, you can go ahead and carefully open up your paper. Now we're going to go ahead and repeat the same process we did with the other painting. I'm going to fold my paper and squish the paint in between the two halves of the paper. When I open it up, I now have two paintings that look alike. The next part is to fold it the other way and repeat. Squish all of the paint in between the two sides of the paper. When you open it up, you'll now have 4 paintings. Do you see how some of them are lighter? That's because I didn't use that much paint. The more paint you use, the more vibrant your other paintings will be. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of MSCR Makes, and I hope you enjoy making some fun squish paintings of your own. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!